How to evaluate a construction company. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to evaluate a construction company in meaningful ways to see whether or not they're delivering with high quality work, running their business effectively, and that they're profitable. Okay, so those are key. And we're going to go over, and this is exciting, the key steps and the core systems that they need to have in place to support those metrics. So if you're interested in that, you've come to the right place. Stay with us. Okay, so everybody, I'm really excited about this. I love and work with construction companies all the time. Like, that's what we do. We consult with business, we consult with operations, we consult on projects on a project by project basis, and we are able to work with some of the best of the best of the best, and I love it. Actually, one real quick thing that I want to share with you, there is, real quick, I'll trade you. If you like the video and subscribe to the channel, I will share with you this tip. Okay, deal done, let's go. There's a book called Well Built, and we'll link you to it in the description below. It's fantastic, and it talks about how to run healthy construction companies. So there you go. Right off the bat, we're giving you some value. Now, I'm not weighing in on why you're evaluating the company. I don't know if you're purchasing it. I don't know if you're going to invest. I don't know if you want to work for them. Whatever the case may be, the evaluation has a pretty specific format, and I'm going to give that to you right now. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll go through the first part just a little bit fast because you know how to do these things and you can always reach out to us if you need help. But I also want to talk to you about the systems. So let's do this. Number one, you will want to check on their experience and reputation. What projects they have built does matter, not just because they've built a similar type of building, but it shows you that they have a stable process to do so and their reputation in the market. You will want to check these things. They do tell an accurate story. Number two, licenses and certifications. This is key. Do they have the right licenses for the work, and are they in good standing? And then certifications, right? You probably don't want to go do, like as an example, a design build project with a company where nobody has their DBIA certification, right? Or a sustainable project if nobody has their LEED certification. Make sure that within that company there's a knowledge base and the right certifications to go do the work in question. Number three, insurance and bonding. Make sure that they have current and accurate insurance and that they are bonded and that everything is super legit. Number four, financial stability. You need to evaluate their financial stability, and you can do that by checking their credit score or their financial statements if available. And you'll really want to dig into the numbers. I'm not going to give you specific advice for what to evaluate because different numbers mean different things, but you're obviously going to make sure that revenue targets are being hit, that they have a really good gross and net profit, that they have really good cash flow, and that they have backups and reserves and contingencies. All of those key things that make for a healthy business. The bottom line is whatever matters to you for the goal that you have, make sure you dig into that credit score and the financial statements. Number five, evaluate their project management systems, which includes their software and how they communicate as a business. Now, this is key because nothing that happens at a leadership level really matters unless they're able to communicate well to everyone else. So look for real things, look for a standard project management process, look for a supportive software, and look for traces or artifacts is probably what I'll call them, that showcase that there's good communication throughout all departments or functional groups, through all positions, and throughout all projects. Number six, this is key to evaluate the quality of their work, and cleanliness is within that quality. When you look at their projects, are they delivering a quality product? Do they have a lot of callbacks? Do they have a lot of warranty issues? Do they have a lot of disgruntled end users and customers? This is huge because if a company cannot deliver a quality product or keep it clean and have the product being delivered to the customer, something is wrong, and that is where you dig. Number seven, you can check into their safety record, and this is pretty easily done. You can check into their total recordable incident rate, their experience modification rate, their EMR, and any OSHA reports naming their company. So always check on their safety record. And number eight, check on whether or not the company has been involved in any legal disputes and what their track record has been, and a key component is how they've resolved them. So those 8 keys in the evaluation process are going to help you to be very successful when you're performing your evaluation. And now I want to talk to you about the systems and processes that we need to see in a construction company to know that it's whole. Okay, so if you're evaluating a construction company, we have the business business aspect of it, which will include your legal, your risk, your people development, your marketing, your sales, your finances, all of the typical things, right, that you learn in the Rich Dad, Poor Dad book, right? All of the typical things. But what we cannot forget in a construction company especially is the product. And that product has got to be delivered at the highest level of quality for the lowest overall total project cost. That is key. And if we're not delivering that, then the company will eventually fail. So I want to see a couple of key systems in order to know that they are delivering on their product and according to their promises, meaning that they are building what they promise when they sell. So the first one that I want to talk about is project planning. There's a book called How Big Things Get Done that talks all about the why. And in the description below, we will link you to a book called The First Planner System. This is a book by me, by Elevate, that talks about exactly what lean components, what operational components need to be inside of the operating system in a construction company, and how they connect with the trade partners, and this gets better, and how that is done in the pre-construction process. But really, the bottom line here is that projects don't go wrong typically, they start wrong as a majority. They can still go wrong if you don't have the right leader, the right team behaviors, and the right strenuous performance goal, and that you're not operating it properly. But for the most part, projects don't go wrong, they start wrong. So what you'll want to evaluate is to make sure that that company has a plan for pre-construction, knows what they're doing, that they have knowledge and experience in project planning, and that they are committed to having a bench, meaning people who are able to go do the project planning before they start. If you have, oh my gosh, this is one of the worst things. If you have a construction company that you're evaluating and they literally ignore the planning and they just start doing work and they don't have a commitment to pre-construction, then you know there will be a historically statistical probability that they will fail their projects, and that is a key indicator that this company is not whole and healthy, and that you should understand that and dig. The second thing that you need to evaluate is their ability to create production plans and do production planning in general. And I'll just go ahead and call it scheduling to help everyone out. On a construction project and in the construction industry, we have some very key considerations. We have cost, we have quality, we have schedule, and we have production, and there's other things that you can loop into that. But the bottom line is your production plan, your schedule precedes everything else, meaning your production plan enables your financial health. Your production plan enables your quality work. Your production plan enables safety. It enables all of these other things. So it definitely comes first. And you've got to be able, if you're running a construction company, to create these production plans with the right promise and execute these production plans with the right target and have a good historical track record. Otherwise, that company will be losing money at the end, and it will not reap the benefits of the deal that they set early on. So I'm looking for a really great production planning system. I prefer it to be the TACT production system, and you can evaluate the health of that company by seeing what kind of scheduling system that they use. And please, for the love of anything sacred and holy, do not allow them, or really take note of whether or not they use CPM scheduling as their primary base, and how, if they are, then how bad is the scenario and how bad are they overshooting projects and losing money. And then the third system that I want to see in place is the last planner system. Do they have a way, the company, of engaging with their trade partners, really taking care of their trade partners, and controlling that project, boots on the ground with the superintendent and the foreman in a remarkable, visual, and lean way? If you have these three things, the project planning according to a production system that has flow with the last planners in the field, that company will be delivering a solid product, and that company is healthy. So in the description below, I'm going to link you to a couple of books for that. The First Planner System for the planning part, the TACT planning book that we have for the production planning part, and the book, The Lean Builder, for the last planner part. These are absolutely fantastic. I hope you go check them out right away. Start using them. These are the key components that you will use to evaluate a construction company. I hope you've loved this video. On we go.